like if first time logging in, you would just go to business.facebook.com.
Okay.
And it'll take you to this business manager page. And, well, probably won't take you to this one because I have access to multiple business managers, but it'll take you to the P&G business manager page, which is this one.
Okay.
And so I hate that the way that they have this set up, but it just shows me like my recently used accounts, and with the taxonomy, it's like impossible to see them, so you kind of have to like hover over whatever. But you'll see pages that you have access to as an advertiser. Did you request page access for these already too?
That I don't know. How do I find out if I have that?
So when you go to business.facebook.com, you'll see the ad accounts at the top and the pages that you have access to at the bottom.
I do not have pages.
You don't have any pages?
No, I just have Theory and Rinse for the ad account.
Okay, let me ping these to you, and then you'll have to do it in NPA. I just want to copy. God damn it. Okay, so and next. And what are these? And that's the same idea, I just pasted twice. Right? How are they all the same? Oh, the business is the same. Dang it. So silly. Oral-B is... There's an easier way to do this. Alright. Anyways. So, Rinse. So, kind of think of the business manager as like the MCC. And then there's ad accounts that are linked to the business. And then in Facebook, it's set up just like search. So there's campaigns, and then within the campaigns, there's ad groups. Okay. And that's where your targeting is. And then within the ad groups, there's ads. So that it's all pretty similar. And you'll see at the top, they've got tabs. So there's campaigns, and then within the campaigns, they've got all the ad sets. And then within the ad sets, there's the ads.
Gotcha.
So pretty similar. So for this, we're doing dry mouth. Let me pull up this campaign receipt thing.
So is the idea when, I guess because Christy, when I talked to her, made it sound like I'd be doing more of this stuff once Molly came back. Is that still the plan?
Yeah. Well, so Molly knows how to do Facebook campaigns too. So I think we're just kind of seeing like, if there's only like Power and Paste and Rinse running for search, and there's 100 campaigns running on social, then it might, like everybody might be working more on social, you know? I think we're kind of seeing, but to date, we've been getting more and more social campaigns. And so I think it'll be good to just have everyone at least know how to set one up and stuff if we start getting the big influx.
Gotcha.
Hang on just a sec. I'm gonna share. Okay, so can you see? Did you get this link that's in the invite? This is Kelsey's
Yes.
campaign receipt. So this kind of gives like high level the information we need to set it up. The most confusing thing about rinse is that it's called Crest Oral Rinse, but on the packaging it's actually Oral-B products.
Yep.
So you already know that, but when we go into build the campaign, we'll actually pick Oral-B as a page, even though it's a Crest build campaign. All right, so I'm just opening up. These are videos. Okay, cool. Let's see. Where did that just go? Social. Okay. I need to be able to open this on my desktop. Do you know how to do that?
No.
I'm an idiot. I guess we can just download some of these. It's gonna take me a bajillion years, and I should have done this ahead of time. Oral-B rinse. New folder. Dry mouth. Creative. Alright, well, that's downloading. We'll go ahead and create a campaign. And in the campaign receipt from Kelsey, oops, that's not the right window. This is awareness. Okay, put this over here. All right, so when you set up a new campaign, you can pick, is it traffic, is it conversion, just like search. I think when we at P&G say awareness, we actually mean reach.
Gotcha.
So as many eyeballs as possible. And I'll temporarily name this dry mouth. And the ad set / ad group is is, usually we do ad groups by audience. So we'll call this one health and this. And then that ad that I just downloaded was called Connect. So you can kind of create those shells all at once, which is nice. All right, so now we're just kind of walking through this setup guide that they have.
Okay.
The campaign, we don't really have to do much there. I usually turn campaign budget optimization on, and in Kelsey's sheet, she's got the start date, the end date, and the total budget, so I just go ahead and put that in here now. So I'm going to put in 250791 budget. Where do I put my end date? Maybe that's on the next step. Okay. So then we go into the ad set. So this is Oral-B, the page. So when you build the ad, it's just saying what brand it's coming from. Here we go. So we'll start it on 2/15, which is Monday. I'm going to start it at noon because she said the web page won't be live until that day.
Okay.
So it seems silly. Launch it early in the morning and then have to go in and change the landing page. All right, so here where it's different from search. So your ad groups, instead of putting in keywords, you put in targeting. And so she's got in here, it should be age 30 and up, men and women, plus some interests. So this is a health and wellness type. So you could just kind of search in here and see. So I don't know if you can see my screen. So the first one is just health in general. And if you look next to it, it's got about 17 million people in it.
Yeah.
Health and wellness is 244 million. So that one's a little broader. So we'll pick that one.
What does it mean when it said magazine next to it?
So that's
Health.
They're interested in Health Magazine,
Okay.
the actual publisher. So actually, yes, that looks like one she's got in here is Men's Health Magazine, and then Women's Health Magazine, I guess. Oh, Women's Health, much more popular than Men's Health.
So with these two, can you pull in how we have those Lytics audiences and things like that? Do they have those kind of audiences in here too?
Yes, but I think she would put those. Do we have those for Rinse?
I'm not sure.
We probably use those for DTC type, but this is more broad, so I think she's just got health and wellness generally in here.
Gotcha.
All right, so we picked English as the language because our ads are all in English. And then as you scroll down, there's this option for placements. And so this is Instagram only, right? I think you had asked me that earlier.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So this is where you can deselect Facebook and make sure that Instagram is the only box checked.
So can you set up a Facebook and Instagram account or campaign at the same time, or do you have to
Yep.
select? Okay.
Yeah, you can. So usually, the best practice would be to have Facebook and Instagram selected together, and then like the system just kind of optimizes to wherever you're more likely to get more reach or conversions or whatever your goal is.
Gotcha.
But since it's blocked right now, we only do Instagram. Unless it's DTC, and then you can pick both.
What's the other one, the audience one?
So Facebook Audience Network is like a display. It's like GDN or like Facebook-owned sites that they place display banners on, and no one at P&G is allowed to use it. So yeah, it says expand your reach with ads on external apps and websites. So we're not allowed to use that, but that's what it is. All right, so the ad group that we've set up so far is for health and wellness, and we've selected Instagram and then the start and end dates. And then the last step is going to be creating the ad. So you make sure that you have the correct brand pages. And then this is where you upload the creative that was in that SharePoint that she shared with us. And so I don't know what these are, but that's like old Christmas ads. So then you go in and you upload the piece that we just downloaded. So I put it in here. So usually for every piece of creative, they give you a version that's NF and then a version that's story. So NF is newsfeed. And so it's a little more square because it like has to fit in the Instagram feed ad. And then the story is the same ad, but it's like a taller version that would appear in stories.
Gotcha.
So I don't know if you're an Instagram user, but that's where that pops up. So let's see. So that is the news feed, and then when you add the story, you actually have to change the video. This is a little weird how they do it, but I always upload the news feed version first and then add the story at the placement level. Wow. Super speedy. Okay, so now this story is uploaded too. So basically it's one ad, but depending if the impression is serving on the feed or the story, it'll pick which file to show.
Gotcha.
Okay, and then for this text, so this is where these PowerPoints come in. So right now we're doing the connect ad, so we find the one that says connect. Why is there not one called connect, or did I miss it? Oh, Jesus. Of course I picked the one that has the wrong... Which one am I missing? Ingredients, long-lasting reviews. Alright, I think we're just gonna use this for now. So add a website URL is where you add your click-through.
Okay.
And I guess, do they want it to say like shop now or learn more? It looks like this says shop now. Oh, come on. So for now, well, I don't know. So in her campaign receipt, she put these, can you see this?
Mhm.
These URLs that have the UTM source,
Yep.
UTM, all that in here.
Yep.
But these pages aren't live yet.
Yeah.
So I think we can probably put it in here, but it might disapprove it if the page isn't like live yet.
Yeah.
So here's where you can pick if you want it to say like shop now. I guess we'll do shop now.
So you can't customize your call to action?
You can do like a little headline, but the buttons only have so many options. So like, can you see on the right here? It's probably small on your screen, but
Yep.
there's only like a couple to choose from.
Gotcha.
Okay. Usually this auto-populates, but just make sure that the pixel is selected in here. There's like a Crest pixel, an Oral-B pixel. So since this is going to Oral-B, we want that one selected. And that's pretty much it. So after we publish this, then we'll go through and set everything up, and then you actually go to Nielsen and you request tags. I don't know if you've had to do that before,
No.
but that once they send them to you, you pop them in this box.
Gotcha.
But we don't have them yet, so nothing to do. So then you hit the publish button, and it kind of takes a minute, but this setup just kind of publishes the campaign, ad group, and ad. And then once those get published, then you can go in and add in the remaining ads.
So do you go through that same, I guess from there then what does that look like?
Sorry, what'd you say?
Because you said you'll go in and add, so when you say remaining ads, it'd be the same thing like this, just for each.
Yeah, so now that so there's 6 different creatives.
Okay.
And so we just did the first one,
Okay.
but you don't have to walk through that process for every ad. So we just set up the campaign and the ad group and the first ad. Now that the campaign and ad group are set up, we only have to go in and make more ads.
So it'll have one campaign, one ad group, and 6 ads.
Yep, exactly.
Is there ever a case where it's like more ad groups? Like,
Yes, so what we just created is this health and wellness. I was going to make another ad group for mouthwash, another one for this Dr. Oz stuff. I don't know why bubblegum is in here. That doesn't make sense. We'll do another one for Fixo. But the nice thing is, so once we get all the ads created in the ad group, you can just duplicate that ad group and just change it from women's health to Fixodent or something. So you can kind of just like, once you get the first one set up, you can duplicate stuff and just like change one or two things about it,
Gotcha.
and it goes a lot faster. So we can.
So each one of those each one of those upstairs, I'm just trying to like visually like map out what it looks like then. So the next one, say you did like the doctor's one, it'll then also have each of those ad sets underneath it too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So once you get, if you want, let me, just so you don't have to sit here and watch this over and over again, let me download all this creative and I'll build all these ads out over the next hour or so, and then maybe we can reconnect this afternoon.
Okay.
And we'll, I'll show you how to duplicate and make another ad group.
Okay. And then it's just three pages you sent me that I need to request access to?
Gleam probably too. But I don't know if I have Gleam yet. All right, so let me see what you're. Do you want to meet at 1? Or would you rather do it tomorrow?
Either one. I think 3 o'clock is that coping during COVID one thing, so I don't think that's. What is that? Yeah. So if you want to do it from 3 to 3:30 too, I don't know which one. If it just gives you more time.
Cool. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up the rest of these ads in this ad group, and then we'll just do like a quick duplication this afternoon just so you can see how easy that is, and then that should only take 15 minutes or so, and then we'll have all this built out. And then hopefully I can get a Nielsen tag request put in, and maybe they can send those to us by this afternoon too, and we can put the tags in.
Perfect.
Cool. All right. So I know that it was like confusing but also easy because you're just walking through this guide.
Mm-hmm.
So you've never seen it before, so it feels new and different, but it's actually just like, it just tells you what you need to do, and as long as you remember like, oh, it's Instagram only and that kind of stuff, it's pretty straightforward. So
yeah,
we will regroup this afternoon and finish it up.
Yep. So it'd be great, like if they would send, like when we have new campaigns that come down too, because like looking at these creatives, especially for like trying to set up a new campaign and search, just to have like even the copy that they're using on those ads helps a lot to have that to work with too.
Yeah, the copy is in these PowerPoints.
Yeah, because this is the first time I've seen these kind of PowerPoints, so like the rest of the times I was writing them from like trying to write ads from like scratch.
Gotcha.
So it's been completely different having this. It's been great.
Cool. Nice. All right. Well, we will chat later this afternoon.
Sounds good.
Okay, talk to you later.
Thank you. You too. Bye.